To tonight's call. I am April Aldstadt. I am one of the leaders here at Lemongrass Spa, and I am really excited to welcome a longtime friend, our CEO and founder, Heidi Leist. If you are on Facebook, you saw I shared the picture of the very first time we met today at on my first incentive trip on a cruise just a couple years ago. Well, it was what, 13 or
You
14
don't
years
look a day older.
And
Too funny.
so we are going to talk tonight about, I'm going to have Heidi share some things about clean beauty in 2026 and also reasons that people are really loving a clean beauty business. So, Heidi, I think I'm going to pin you so that everyone can see
Okay.
and see you. Okay. Heidi, the floor is yours. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy life to be here with us.
Oh, April, it's absolutely my pleasure. And when I saw that picture today on Facebook, my heart was so warm because number one, it's been a couple years, right? It's been over a dozen years since we met on that cruise. And so many things have changed here at Lemongrass and in life since then. Back then, our kids were babies, right? They were little, and we were celebrating some of those milestones of elementary school and all those kinds of things. And fast forward now, I'm now becoming an empty nester. My daughter is graduating from college this year, and my other daughter is married and expecting. So lots of changes with you, April, with your kids growing up, and your daughter still at home. And there's just so many fun things that have happened. But one of the things that has stayed true from the very beginning is the love we have among our consultant community. And, community is what people are seeking. And it really has come back around so much where people want to get together, be part of something bigger than themselves, and really feel loved and appreciated. And that's what we are really proud of here at Lemongrass with our community and our culture. Well, April invited me to share a little bit about, skincare and why clean beauty is so important. So I wanted to talk a little bit about trends. And, when we think about going into this new year, lots of people make resolutions or goals. And of course, we do as a business as well. And this new year is going to be focused a lot on wellness. And as we move into 2026, wellness isn't just a New Year's resolution, it's really becoming a central lifestyle value for so many people. Put in the comments if you ever set a New Year's goal. Maybe you don't call it a resolution, but at least you're thinking along the lines that I want to do something different in 2026. What is that? Maybe you want to level up your workout game. Maybe you want to set a goal to spend more time journaling. Maybe it's spend more time with family and, maybe take less time scrolling Facebook, whatever those goals might be. Drop those in the comments. We would love to help support that. Skincare is our business here at Lemongrass, and those routines that support overall health and well-being is what we're going to be talking about. And skincare is now viewed through the eyes of whole health wellness. It isn't just about cosmetics. Yes, looking and feeling your best is always important, especially as women, but natural formulations are going to be key going into the year, and health forward beauty routines are in higher demand than ever. And so that shifts really gives us an advantage because at Lemongrass, we are clean beauty focused and we care about people so much, and we want to cater to everyone in a way that is affordable but also makes sense. And so many of our products, as Wendy and Amanda and April and all the consultants that are on this call tonight can really attest, they're multifaceted and multi-purpose. So a lot of times you'll notice you'll buy a product for one reason, but you'll soon discover, wow, I can use this for more than just one thing. And so people really want that. The second reason this year you're going to notice in social media media, but also trends with people, is they're really yearning for experiences and connections. And that's one of the things that is so important here at Lemongrass. Some of the experiences are number one, experiencing the products. Our products are very experiential, not only from the pleasing scents, and of course, ours are synthetic, fragrance free, but also that experience, the experiential type things that you'll have to look forward. Maybe like a body polish in the shower. It's just that exfoliation. Everything smells so great as you're using it. The experience that you have getting out of the shower, but without the spa price tag, right? So, we know that people aren't just buying a product, they're really craving experience. And another opportunity for experiences are events just like this one, whether it's a Zoom event, whether it's an in-person event like our leadership retreat we have coming up in January in Savannah, Georgia, or in Orlando, Florida in July. We cater to those who love in-person experiences and being able to pour into additional training on self-care, but also pouring into the lives of others. Those connections and those shared experiences are so important here at Lemongrass. The other thing, looking into this next year and some beauty trends I wanted to share is that, the market is always changing. There's always evolution when it comes to skincare. But one thing that is always going to be true is that people are looking for safe, affordable skincare that they know they can trust. And one of the things here at Lemongrass is we have products in so many different categories that once you've tried a few products, there's an entire catalog of products that you can lean into for everybody in the family. And as we were waiting for many of you to join the Zoom tonight, I had everybody put in the comments, who's the most difficult person to buy for? And many of us agreed, sometimes it's husbands and sometimes it's the guys. And we know that even for them, finding products that they like to use on the daily basis that are also clean and fragrance free is really hard to find. If they're typically going to, drugstores or buying things at the grocery store, at discount centers, etc., they're going to find it's difficult to purchase products that are always clean, whether it says they're clean and natural or they're not. And so that's one of the things that we really help our customers and our consultants with is just the education to know the difference and understanding how to read a label. One of the things and the conversations that I get involved with a lot is people say, I don't know that I'm interested in joining because it isn't on my bucket list to become necessarily an esthetician or an expert at skincare. But as our consultants on the call tonight will attest, and I would love to see their comments and their feedback, you do not need to be an expert. We do all the research for you. We have weekly trainings and a resource library that you can lean into. And it's really helpful because helping people find products that are great for their skin and make them feel better about the way they look and the way their skin feels can be really simple with our simple formulations. So I'd love to open it up for conversation, and then we can kind of circle back and talk a little bit about what this opportunity looks like. So let me kind of pause right there. Are there any questions or comments so far on things that I have said or kind of struck interest with any of you?
I'd love to hear you talk more about the trends in 26.
Absolutely. I'm happy to.
You touched on it, but I bet there's more.
Oh, there definitely is. So I mentioned the sensory multi-experience beauty, and I mentioned, for example, body polish in the shower. Maybe you've tried microderm abrasion, and you can actually see how that product is exfoliating the rough, dry skin away from your face. Maybe you've experienced a mask before, Or even like this holiday season, we brought back that amazing foot kit. That's such an incredible experience. And we offer the travel one year round where you soak your feet and then exfoliate. And after your exfoliation, you dry your feet off and apply a foot mask. Those experiences are going to become more and more popular through 2026.
Hmm.
The other thing is the clean, sustainable formulations. I just kind of touched on that, but I think a big piece is safe, transparent, and ethically made. And because our products are made in-house in our warehouse in Tarpon Springs, our leaders have gotten to come and actually see some of the products being made as they're placed in jars and poured into bottles. It really is a novelty in the skincare arena to have a company that does all of that. We not only manufacture the product, but we also label the product there, and then we're in charge of our own distribution. We ship all of our products from one warehouse. So all of those things help with our quality control, but they also employ individuals that you actually get to know. So that's a really great experience that we offer. So those are some of the things that we know that are going to be trends to continue and expand. And the demand for products like ours that align with both wellness and experience is really expected to increase. So that's kind of what I wanted to share about trends going into this new year. Those multifaceted products, that's really important as well. Is there anybody that would like to share a product that you found has so many uses that you didn't even know when you made the original purchase?
The body spritz, I mean, it's been
Yeah.
years ago that I found this out from when Becca was, a little girl. She's a young lady now. But yeah, I mean, they're meant to be a perfume and they're a great lightweight moisturizer. We used them in Becca's hair for a detangler or a leave-in conditioner if we ran out of conditioner and needed something. But what I love is to take when we have the 2 ounce to travel because it replaces so many other things. I don't have to pack as many items if I can take that body spritz. So, oh, and then when you're home for your pets, and it can even be used in a pinch for like a room freshener if you don't have one handy. So it has a lot of good uses.
Lots of great uses.
And I was
That's
going
such
to
a
say
good
the
point.
same thing, but I love it right now because my hair gets really, the electricity, it's just, and I just spritz it
Yeah.
and it just calms back down again. But
Hmm.
wherever we travel, we always take a little one with and I put it in the bathroom. I love it in the bathroom. Make sure
Yep.
it's fresh for the next person that comes in. And there's, yeah, just to refreshen yourself during the day and the detangling. I love the detangling part. I don't even know what it was originally for. I mean, what was the original spritz for? Perfume? Is that what you
Hydrating,
said?
yeah, hydrating body spritz.
Yeah.
So not only hydration, but of course, using a refreshing scent that's, fragrance free, but then all of the other uses because we add the aloe in there. It really does help as a hair detangler as well. So, yep,
Yeah.
I love
Awesome.
that. Mhm.
I would have to say my favorite one is the body polish to use for the shaving your legs, which I mean, I've known that for
Yes.
when my daughter sold Lemongrass Spa years ago. And so that one just is definitely multifaceted as well, from exfoliating
Mhm.
to leg shaving
Definitely. Yep, I love that.
and moisturizing. Like I used it this morning and I forgot how much like softer my legs would feel after that. Like, oh, my legs feel so nice now.
Oh, it's so true. Well, our top selling product is probably the epitome of a multi-use product with healing elements. So that goes without saying, but for people who are new and they discover that product, that tends to be a big one as well. It's so funny because I'll have people come up to me and like, okay, I found another use. Have you ever heard of this one before? It's like, oh, that's really interesting. So it is so nice to be able to know that lemongrass has products that can be used for a number of things. Hmm. Well, I know one of the other important things, April, that you wanted us to cover tonight is really just talking about not only the community, but why now? Why would someone want to join Lemongrass right now in the busyness of the holiday season? Well, I can think of lots of reasons. Number one, getting started now, we have a fantastic offer, and we'll talk about that in just a couple of minutes. But this is the time of year that you could get your kit and treat yourself to a new business as part of your New Year's resolution and have time over that New Year's week, New Year's weekend, if you will, to peruse some of the information, unopen your kit, get familiar with some of the products and really enjoy them, but then also go into the new year setting some goals with a small business. And there's so many perks. We talked about the community, but there's also income and also price savings. So not only when you join, you automatically get 25% off your own purchases, but you earn 25% all the way up to 40% commission on purchases people make from you. And we've made it really easy. You have your own personalized website where people can shop from you 24/7. So that's the first way. The education is there with an online portal called Lemongrass Central. And we also have a Facebook community. So that's a great place to go get information, graphics, pictures, and just start conversations with people. Not only will you have that support from home office, but of course, all of the ladies on this call as well, with April as your upline. So it's a great time to get started and go into the new year setting some goals, whether that's financial, whether that's saving money on products you're going to want to use anyway, whether it's hair care, body care, color cosmetics, maybe it's men's products. You really want maybe the guy in your life to start using safer products. Maybe you have young children and you really want to set a goal to have them use healthier products as well. Whoever it is that you're responsible for in your household, those are really smart decisions, and it becomes easier when you're part of Lemongrass Spa.
Mhm. Travel's a big one for me, Heidi. I love to travel. And Lemongrass gives us some great opportunities to do that. Not only when you become a leader, we have our annual leadership retreat. And I'm gonna remove this pin. Sorry. So we have our annual leadership retreat. Heidi already talked about our annual conference. And then there's also an incentive trip every year that you can earn that is really exciting and fun. And so I also get to travel and meet people. And we have regional events sometimes you can travel to.
Mhm.
Lots of great opportunities to travel.
There are great opportunities to travel. And this might be that business that helps you afford to be able to do some of those extra perks, whether it's just a getaway with your family. Maybe you like to camp in the summertime. Maybe there's an opportunity for you to actually go visit family more often because now you have an income stream that you can be proud of.
Mhm. I love
Mm,
that. I
mm,
would love for our consultants who've been around for a little bit and have their income is, established wherever they are. What do you use your lemongrass spa income for? Just type it in the comments. And while you guys are doing that, I'll just tell you, I first decided to start working my business. So when I first joined, I was pregnant with my daughter. And I was mostly on the couch. It was not an easy pregnancy. Um, and then she didn't sleep well. So I didn't really do a whole lot, a little more hobbyist whenever I first joined. And then, we just had some things happening within our kids' public school system that we just really wanted to move our kids, but we into a private school, but we didn't have money to do that. And so I told my husband, I said, well, I have this lemongrass spa business. I could like actually work it seriously and make some money. And so my daughter's 13 now, and that is why I started working my business seriously and why I keep doing it. Lemongrass still has always paid the private school bill in our family. So,
That's
um,
amazing, April.
yeah, it's been a real blessing. And I just did a fundraiser. I've been doing a fundraiser. Giving back is another great reason that there's so many reasons why I love to be here. So I won't list them all and bore you all, but I just did a fundraiser. I've been doing one for years for the Christian Academy for the 7th and 8th grade field trips. We just had our biggest one. I just wrote a $1,600 check from the fundraiser for the class. And so it was really fun to write that big check and give that to them. Of course, my daughter's in eighth grade, so she also benefits from from that too. But it's just really fun. I will keep doing it because I love it. So, oh, to spoil your grandkids, that's such a fun reason to work your business. Travel.
Yes.
Yes, that's so good.
I love that. Yeah, and I love what you said, Wendy. It's your own business, but you're not alone. That is so, it is so true. Especially here at Lemongrass, no one's going to leave you alone. You know, people will check up on you. How you doing? Care about you. What's happening with your family? We want you to be a part of it, and we really want you to have fun here. That's what life is all about, right? We want to enjoy our time together, and those experiences and those friendships mean all the world to all of us. So that's huge. Yeah, travel and making memories through experiences. Wendy, that's so so true. And Amanda, just from practically speaking, paying bills, that's a biggie. And that's why a lot of people get started is they're like, I have this one bill or a couple credit cards, and it would be so life-changing for us in this moment if that could just be taken care of and it's a weight lifted, and people are able to do that through the sales commissions that they're making selling products. So that's an exciting thing. And what I love about this is that they're products that people use every single day. They're consumables that they're going to go to the grocery store or the drugstore or maybe Target or Amazon and buy anyway. But in this regard, they know that the ingredients are clean, they're freshly made in small batches, and they're helping support an entrepreneur. And people really do have an alignment with those types of stories, and supporting a small business like one that you're going to be sharing with other people is really important to people in your community as well.
Does anyone have any other questions for Heidi or for myself or for somebody else who shared on the call?
Yeah.
Does Lemongrass have any plans for the 250th anniversary of our country?
That's a great question. We do. Yes.
I thought you would.
Yeah.
Is it to be revealed later?
Oh, of course. It will
Of
be to be
course, everything
revealed
is.
later.
You guys love to really tease us a lot. I think you think of ways to how can we tease them now? Dangle
Part of
that
the
carrot.
excitement, though, Wendy. Now we
Oh,
have
it
something
is.
else to look forward to.
Always,
Exactly.
always. And
Always.
then and they always do better than the time before. It just amazes me.
We have a lot of fun with that, and we try to keep it fresh, exciting for all of you, but also think about all the other companies that are out there, and we really want to make sure that our offers are very competitive, exciting, fun. But my deepest passion are two things: creating products that are amazing on skin, where you can really see a noticeable feel and see a noticeable change, but also bring people together as a community and bring that joy around to people in their lives. It's just really, really important to us.
And Heidi, we have quite a few people on this call we have a few people I don't know, but who have military family members. And so I think it's really important for them to know how much we support our military here at Lemongrass with our Freedom Feet campaign, and sending entire units these foot kits. Ben's husband, actually, his entire unit was a recipient of Freedom Feet
Oh,
kits, so that was really fun.
Wow.
Um, and so, yeah, it's just really great. And as a mom who has gotten into for those of you who don't know me, two of my sons are in the military. And I've gotten into some groups where we put together packages and send, because what a lot of people don't know is some of these people, these young men and women who join, the military have no support. Their family either disowns them for joining, or they had no other way to make a good life for themselves than to join the military. And so they're deployed, and all of their unit members are getting packages and mail every day, and they never receive anything. And one thing I love that we do with the Freedom Feet kits is we don't send them to one person, we send to the entire unit. So everybody is getting a piece of mail when they get a lemongrass box. And I think that that's just something a lot of us don't know, that happens. And it's like, I just can't imagine that. So I just love that we make sure everybody feels seen, appreciated, and loved when they receive those foot kits for the entire unit.
Mhm. April, thank you for sharing that. That's a long-standing initiative we've had, and I will tell you, we receive pictures from units who've received them, and I think they're just so shocked that a company and a community would come together like and donate products to perfect strangers. I mean, these
Mhm.
are individuals we've never met before, but we truly do care about their well-being and, of course, how their feet feel after wearing boots all day, right? That's an important piece. Hmm.
And it also
So,
helps us keep the community aware of our service members. It's a way to be able to
yeah,
give them that, oh, yeah, I hadn't thought about that. And I love that about the Freedom Feet kits.
Mhm.
same.
Keeps our,
Hmm. Well,
So
thank
Heidi,
you, Kalani, for sharing. You said your dad is a retired vet and how much he would appreciate this kind of gesture. So, thank you for sharing that.
so Heidi, we have some really cool deals happening for those who decide they would like to join our amazing community. And for those of you who are here, who are either listening to this recording and don't know me, I just want to let you know, and hopefully whoever invited you on my team, there will tell you, if you have any direct sales experience and you have not been on a team with an active leader, you will not find that when you join Serving Hearts Spa Circle. And I'm a very active leader, and I love my team is one of the main reasons why I stay. And I absolutely love supporting my team, and seeing my team be successful is what fills my cup. And really, really love that. So you're going to get support. You're not going to join, kind of what Wendy said, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself, because not only will you have me as a leader that's active, but also our entire community. You could go into that community page and ask questions in there, and you just have a whole community supporting you. And so you have support on multiple levels when you join. So we have some great deals for you.
We sure do. I'd be happy to share what we're doing from corporate this month. It's really amazing and it's multifaceted. So I know April can send you the information, or the person that you um, who invited you to be on this call tonight can share too. But during the month of December, when you join, you're going to receive $15 off any of the enrollment packs, and they start at $49. So for December, they start at $34 to get a business kit, which is amazing, and then they go up from there. Plus, with the standard Momentum pack, that you'll receive a free peppermint stick foot mask. It's our gift with purchase with a $75 order this month, while the luxury and deluxe kits receive a free peppermint stick full size prebiotic body wash. And I will tell you, that's an amazing product. I know people are going to want to order it after the fact. And I'm like, well, it's a limited edition special just for the month of December. And then, to keep the momentum going, and if you were to submit 150 in personal sales, and that means, any orders that you receive from friends, family, customers, etc., outside of your enrollment order, you're going to earn an extra $50 product credit on products you can use for anything you'd like. And that product credit stays in your account. You can use it whenever you would like. It acts just like a gift card. So you go in, select any of the purchases that you want, and be able to use it. You can use it for product supplies, samples, full size products. Maybe there's things that you need for your family. So that's when you submit 150 in personal sales, you're getting $50 back on a future order. So that's really exciting.
That's awesome. And I do have, maybe if I spotlight my video here
Oh, you
of
do.
myself, I have this is the peppermint stick foot mask that Heidi was just talking about. You'll get free with one of the first two kits, and then with the other two kits, the I got a lot of light on me right now because it is dark here. um,
Same.
Peppermint stick up prebiotic body wash, and your customers can get these too with a $75 order and 150, and you get both with the 150. And I cannot wait. I might have to put this in my shower tonight so that it's there in the morning because I keep forgetting to grab it. But then I'm going to have to go order lots of things so that I have I have
You'll
more
have
for when
more.
we can't buy it or we can't get it at all.
Oh,
So not only are you going to get all of those deals, and because we've had a few people, excuse me, that said they were planning on coming, that something has come up. So if you join within 24 hours, so what is today? It's Sunday night. So Tuesday morning, if you've joined by Tuesday morning on your consultant's team, then I'm going to put you in a drawing to win a $50 gift certificate for me. And what I'll do is I'll pop onto your replicated website and I will buy your gift certificate so that you have that and you can use anytime you want. So that is an offer that I'm doing just for this call. And because we have Heidi with us, which is so fun. We don't usually have Heidi with us on these calls. So it's a really an honor and very special time. I'm so glad each of you took time to be here. And I can't wait to see which business kit you all decide to start with. And it really is a good time because you get to know your business and be really set up to really work, have all of your ducks in a row, if you will, so that January, end of December, whenever we start having maybe we're going to have some sales at the end of December. Maybe we usually do. So
yeah.
Heidi won't tell us, but we typically have some sales at the end of December, and you'll be ready to just start making some money at the beginning of the year, which is very, very exciting.
That is exciting. April, this has been so much fun. Thanks again for inviting me. I'm really honored, and it's so nice to see all of your beautiful faces tonight. And I just wish each and every of you a very Merry Christmas and blessed New Year. If I don't see and talk to you before then, I just hope you have a wonderful holiday season. And I hope it warms up in some of those places where it's really cold.
In the spring, it will.
In the spring, it will.
Yes. Thank you all so much
Uh,
for coming
Thank
tonight. I
you.
really, really
Thank you.
appreciate
This
it.
was so much fun. Thanks, everybody.
Thank
Have a
Thank you.
great
you.
Merry
Merry
night.
Christmas,
Christmas.
everybody.
Yep.
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
Thank you. Thanks, April.
Thank you, Heidi.
Thank you.
Bye.